Hello, hello, hello. And it sounds like some of my kids may be home. Possibly. Perhaps. Maybe. Hi. Hi. No, I don't want to update. How many times does your laptop need to update? Like, really? Okay. Live chat. Okay. Hi. Okay, so hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hold on. All right. I don't like leaning forward the whole time. So here. Let me back up a little and renegotiate this a tiny bit. Hi. Okay. And say hello. How is everyone? Good, I hope. Hi, Jackie, Rowena, Lady D, Leanne. Hi, honey. Fatima. Hi, honey. And Adrian's here. Hi. I'm finishing up a workshop. Be here soon. You got it. Hi, Doug. Pookie. I'm not drunk enough to be what? Kelly, hi. And Emma, Luna Rose, Sherry, Laura. Did I have a fun birthday? I did. It was fun. It was fun. So I went to a Buffalo Bills game. And those of you who know me a little bit will know that Buffalo Bills is my team, always has been, always will be, forever and ever and ever. Our seats were okay, but they were right in front of the speakers for the whole stadium. And I am like, you guys know like that I talk real loud and stuff. I'm a loud person, partly because I've been losing my hearing for years. I think probably because of concerts and stuff when I was a teenager, not a good thing. Stephen, you are here. Hello. So we were right in front of the speakers for the entire stadium, and it was so loud that Peter, I think, was annoyed from the moment we got there. Peter's team is the Redskins, who is who we were playing. And 30 years ago, when Peter and I got together, the Redskins and the Buffalo Bills played in the Super Bowl, and my team did not win. And I've been hearing about it for 30 years. So I have to say I was like kind of excited to be able like to have a little bit of revenge because I had a feeling that we would win. Now, I did not know that we would like murder them. It was like 43-21 or something, and it was bad. Like we killed, which is good. But he was already annoyed with the sound, like, and I think we might be too old to like go in person. It was not as fun as I remember. And I hate to, this is the first time I'm admitting that because my dad bought me the tickets and it was fun. It was fun. But I'm not a drinker. It's not like I'm gonna go and drink. It was nice, but I really enjoy watching the games from home, and I'm totally into it and stuff at home. I can see better at home. I can hear like the announcers at home. He said that too. He's like, it's annoying that they don't call the plays, but we could have probably had like earbuds in and listened to the radio or something. I don't know. It was okay. But I think perhaps we may be too old to enjoy games at the stadium anymore, which sounds terrible, but unless like my kids were playing in it, So it is what it is. But it was nice. Blue lamp. Yes, I did thrift that blue lamp quite a while ago. I think I found it at Savers, and I love it. I love it. But we had a good time, and my team beat the shit out of Peter's team, which of course then put him in a sour mood too. So he was like cranky and crabby the whole time, which then meant I didn't have as good a time because he was such a cranky old man. Don't tell him I said that. I'm not drunk enough to be at work tonight. Yay! So yes, so that's my birthday story, but it was okay. They are no longer the Redskins. I know, but what, Washington football players, it's so weird. And I posted his face. I did post his face because he was so like, I can't believe I'm here. Yes. Hi, Court. It really sucks when all the things we once loved start to get on your nerves. It so does. And did you get a senior discount, Pookie? I'm gonna whoop your ass. I am not that old. It's it's okay. It's just, I don't know. It's not what it once was, right? Nothing is. When you get older, you're like, I don't know. The stuff that I used to like, I like, but to a lesser degree or something. Yes, he did. He looked like a huge sourpuss for sure. But after 30 years, now I get to say, aha, my team kicked the shit out of your team. So I guess that's good. I felt bad. I hope my dad isn't watching this one because he does actually watch sometimes. I really felt bad because my dad paid for the tickets and I'm so glad, and I wouldn't have changed it. I'm glad that we got to go to a game together because we've been waiting 30 years to watch our teams play each other. Like we always thought we would be able to do that, but the Washington team hardly ever, is because they aren't in our division. They hardly ever come to our stadium. And a couple times, the one time they finally did come to our stadium, they actually played the game in Toronto, and it was after we needed passports to get into Canada, so we couldn't go then. So it was like, okay, come on. On the bright side, the older I get, the less fucks I give. Exactly. That's exactly it. My aunt, who is 2 times my age, isn't even old to me. I just like to be a butt. I know you like to be a butt. Hi, Mel. I'm older than done. Be quiet, youngster. That's right. Stephen can attest. Sometimes when you get older, all the crazy stuff that you loved to do when you were younger, it's just not as fun as you remember. Just like barefoot. All of a sudden, this stupid thing, I have carpal tunnel all of a sudden, so I have to wear this dumb, stupid, annoying freaking thing around a lot. And the thing that really killed me was I just found out, God, you know who I am. Shut up. Hi, Nadine. The thing that really killed me was I'm too old to be barefoot. They say I have plantar fasciitis. And what makes it really bad is being barefoot, because my left heel has been hurting for months, and it's mostly in the morning when I wake up. I can barely walk. I look like an idiot. But I've noticed that a lot of times it's after I've been barefoot, which I'm such a barefoot person. So I have to now I'm supposed to wear shoes with support, which means my favorite shoes are my toe shoes, and I'm not supposed to wear them anymore. And I'm like, oh, this is horrible. It's huge from people in or who were in the medical field. Oh, it's so painful. It's so painful. And so when I was doing ritual on Mabin, I was like, I don't care. I'm wearing my toe shoes because I need to feel the earth. And I suffered for it. What are toe shoes? They are shoes that have individual toes cut out of them. So it feels like you're barefoot. And I've worn those for years and years because I want to feel my feet on the ground. I've worn those for years. But I'm not supposed to anymore. I don't like getting old. I'm like, I don't mind the number. I don't give a shit what number I am, but I don't like the falling apart thing. I could do without. Like, just, give me the fountain of youth thing so that I don't fall apart. What are you gonna do? Okay, tarot. They weird me out. I love them. I love them. I love them. I just can't wear. Although I will tell you that I probably will just suffer. Because for ritual and stuff, I'm either gonna be barefooted or in my toe shoes. I have to feel the earth to do that. So just become a vampire and you'll heal and not age. Perfect, Pook. It's time for the African Olympic runners as they'll run barefoot. Yeah. Yep. But apparently for plantar fasciitis, not so good. Whatever. Thank you. I love my blue lamp too. It's like one of my favorite lamps in the house. See? Isn't that pretty? I love it. I posted that to one of my favorite groups on Facebook is weird secondhand finds or something like that people find thrifting, and I love that group because you guys know I love thrifting, and you get to see all kinds of cool shit that people found thrifting. I love that group. So if you're interested in thrifting, I think it's called Weird Secondhand Finds or Weird Secondhand something like that. Yeah, I think it is totally full of witches because I recognize people all the time. Cast spells and consume souls. Aren't we supposed to be able to spirit travel and steal people's souls when they're asleep? Yes. Yes, we are. Absolutely. My son-in-law is a scientist. He's looking for the fountain of youth for us both. Perfect, Jackie. I love it. It is worse than mornings. Yes. Sandal especially for it. And don't look bad, but it is not cheap. It's okay, Sherry. There's one for weird art finds too. I love it. Love it. My beef about growing old is what the fuck is going on with my eyebrows? There's something weird with eyebrows that happens. I've never done anything with my eyebrows. I've never plucked one eyebrow hair. I've never shaped them. I've never done anything weird with my eyebrows. So what happens to our eyebrows? Do they start falling out or something? Or getting bushy? What happens? Now I'm like, what? What is that? What happens? You're losing yours? Oh no. I've never done anything with my eyebrows, so I hope that they'll like just stay. But like one or two random long hairs. What are you gonna do, right? Okay, so my eyebrows are getting bigger. Hi, Sonia. All right, so tonight's card is the Ace of Cups. I love all the aces. Because aces are like the seed, the beginning, the idea, the first opportunity of each suit. So because the cups are about emotion and love and that kind of thing, and intuition, so the Ace of Cups is going to be that seed of intuition, that seed of love, that seed of emotional connection, that seed of emotional opportunity is going to come from the Ace of Cups. So all the aces are perfect responsibility.
I need that in my life.
Yay! Yes. All the aces are perfect opportunities for growth because it's like the very beginning of something great is coming. Okay, so Mark gets random long red hairs. That's hilarious. Well, my Frankie, he's losing his hair on the top, my oldest. And all of his beard is ginger. It's all red. He was never red-haired, ever. He was blonde. But all of his beard hairs are all red. It's funny. Okay, so the Ultimate Guide to the Tarot listing. The element is water. Astrological associations is the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Key meanings, love, relationships, and beginnings. I'm also losing my hair on the top of my head towards the back. It happens. It's about testosterone. You have a good amount, an abundance of testosterone, apparently. So I always said, hey, it's a good thing. It means you're full of testosterone still. Ah, well, welcome, Enchanted Jess. And I think I saw Jess Bennett here too. Hi, Jess Bennett. Love you. Okay, understanding. A single chalice offered from a hand extended from a cloud is overflowing with 5 streams of water that pour into a lake below. Water lilies flourish on the lake's surface. There's also a bird, a white dove of peace, descending towards the chalice. In its beak is a wafer marked with the sign of the cross for the host or Eucharist. This may symbolize Christ or the spark of the divine, the life force entering the chalice or womb. For fertility, am I taking questions? I'm teaching tarot, Scott. For fertility, where am I? Entering the chalice or womb for fertility at a physical, creative, or spiritual level, reflecting the card's Tree of Life sphere of Kether for divine light. The bird, much like the folkloric stork bringing a baby in its beak, is about to deliver a gift. The chalice, which is offered in the right hand, the hand of giving, as opposed to the left hand, which is traditionally receiving. So, if you see, it's coming from the right side of the card, which I don't know if this is opposite when you're seeing it. Hold on. It's coming from, no, it's coming from the right side. You can imagine it as the cauldron of Caradwin. Yes, exactly. If it's easier for you. Yes. The right hand is the hand of giving. So a lot of people have a hand that when they're taking something, they take it from one hand. Hi, Bobby. And when they're giving, they give from another hand. 26 dewdrops appear to emanate around the top of the cup stem. So see all the drops? Drop, 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 drop. Which could be representations of semen, beginnings, seeds. Remember I said the seed of the suit. They are similar in form to the droplets on the aces of swords and wands, the tower, the moon. While the Rider-Waite's Tarot's originator, A.E. Waite, gives no specific meaning for the 26 droplets, this number may relate to the tetragrammaton of YHVH, the name of God in Hebrew, which is formed of the numeric values of blah, 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 adding up to 26. The aces offer the pure energy of their suits. So the pure energy of cups. This is the nothing has touched it yet. The pure potential. It's another good way of putting it. The pure potential of the suit. So the pure potential for emotion, the pure potential for intuition, the pure potential. Nothing yet has jaded it. Nothing has made it ugly. Nothing has made it sarcastic. Nothing has touched it yet. It is the pure, beautiful, intense possibility of everything in that suit. So every cup's pure possibilities. As number ones, they represent oneness with the divine spirit. Indivisible, their energy is singular, strong, and purposeful. They all represent beginnings, impulses, and new possibilities in the most pure and obvious form. Astrologically, this card is linked with the element of water, which stands for the emotions and life. Hence, the Ace of Cups association with pregnancy. So a lot of times, if you're reading this for a younger woman who is, has a possibility of being in that age group, it's a possibility of a pregnancy coming, as well as a new love. We'll talk about like that kind of thing. The W on the cup appears like an upside down M, and so it may stand for mother or the Hebrew letter Mem, whose associated symbol is water for the emotions, reminding us of the traditionally feminine element of the suit of cups. The Ace of Cups brings the gift of love and key emotional events, fertility, pregnancy, birth, motherhood. When not predicting a pregnancy, it can reveal that being a parent or partner takes priority over work. So if I ever draw this card, run. Yes, Mel, you should run. But it could just mean a new connection. In relationships, the cards denotes falling in love, passion, and a significant new partnership. In existing relationship, it signifies love and support. Positive emotions flow. If you're nurturing a new project, this ace heralds creativity and growth. So make time for activities you enjoy and you will see them flourish. An enterprise you hold dear will come to fruition. Generally, it is a time of spiritual growth, love, kindness, good friends, simple joy in living each day and appreciating each moment. Hi, Darian. I remembered again. Darian, thank you. I had a good birthday. Appreciating every moment. I'm going to, hold on. Sorry, I'm going to yawn. No, I'm not. Yes. Okay. So that is the Ultimate Guide to the Tarot. We're going to move on to Holistic Tarot by Bennabelle Wen. Because she always has a little bit different viewpoint, doesn't she? Sometimes I agree with Bennabelle and sometimes I don't. It's funny. Some of the things she says, I think, I don't really look at it that way, but that's okay. Holistic Tarot, Bennabelle Wen. I love Bennabelle, though. I think she's an amazing teacher. Abundance, affirmation, fountainhead. A hand appears in the sky holding a golden chalice. 5 streams of water spill out into the water below where lily pads float. Leaves from the tree of life waft in the air. A white dove is placing a sacramental wafer into the cup, upon which the letter M is inscribed in reverse. Could, now this is another big thing, a lot of people say this is true. Could the golden chalice be emblematic of the Holy Grail? So there's a lot of discussions in a lot of groups. Thank you, My Heart's Journey, about whether this card represents the Holy Grail. And do you all know what the Holy Grail is? It's supposed to be the cup of life, the original cup that was at the crucifixion of Christ, that held the blood after the spear went through his side, right? Isn't that? Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm questioning myself. Do I not know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think I do. I know I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. I like that you show us the book that refers to the cards. Yeah, absolutely. I try to, for sure. The Ace of Cups signals the beginning of prosperity, of overflowing love, joy, beauty, or health. There will be a breakthrough. There is fortune in love and marriage. There are decks that use grails instead of cups. Yes, that's true. Absolutely. Much happiness and peace are found in a new relationship. If the seeker is asking about romance, this card indicates that a prosperous, joyous, healthy love is coming. The dove represents peace and harmony. In the Golden Dawn interpretive approach, the dove represents Venus as the Great Mother, while the wafer with the cross symbolizes the earth she has created. The theme of the card is spiritual fulfillment. There may also be support, presence, or help from the divine. Streams of water spout from the source of divinity, the higher being, the spiritual life force, indicating spiritual revolution. So before we go on, I do want to point that out because I love this interpretation. If this cup represents, this is what the divine has for you. The sprays coming from the cup. This is, if we talk about pure potential, so this is the pure potential of emotion, the pure potential of intuition, the pure potential of spiritual life. And the cup represents the divine. Then this is the divine feeding us. This is the pure divine wisdom, energy, love, the pure divine. This is what the divine is feeding us. And so we get these streams of pure potential of love, of intuition, of spirituality, of the pureness of this suit. We are getting fed from the divine. Whatever the divine means for us, that's what is feeding us right now. And so, of course, if you have this idea, let's say it's Hecate, Odin, or just the universe in general, you have this image now of an overflowing cup coming from that which you feel is the divine spiritual presence of life feeding us. It is able to, yes, the manna of the gods. This is the pure potential of our divine giving us what we need to nurture ourselves and our life. Pretty cool that we can think of it as, whoo, we have the opportunity that we haven't had in a long time. There's something wonderful coming for us from the divine. Yes, that is love. Yes. Yes, the Last Supper cup. Yes, 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 that too. I have heard that. Yes, that is love, right? So indicating a spiritual revolution. Thank you. The theme of the card is spiritual fulfillment. There also may be support, presence, or help from the divine. The streams of water spout from the source of divinity, indicating a spiritual revelation, a revolution, a spiritual awakening, a time of spiritual leaps and bounds, a time when we are able to feed directly from the teat of the divine. It's pretty cool. Hi, Estelle. Directly from that which we consider divine. That's an amazing opportunity for growth. That I can't remember when I felt like I was receiving the spiritual fruit from my divine, right? It could also represent a fountainhead, the chief source of success or prosperity, the concept of an original source. The Ace of Cups can be seen as the indigo child card, denoting the birth of a child who will be remarkably empathetic, intuitive, and seem to operate with a strong, maturely developed sense of self. Practitioners disagree on the alphabetical letter depicted on the chalice. Is it a W for A.E. Waite, the creator of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, or an M in reverse? And if so, what does the M stand for? Mary, Magdalene, Magic, Magi, Magus? And what would be the significance of the reversal? How an individual practitioner interprets the letter affects the specific meaning of the card. The approach adopted by this book is to interpret the letter as an M in reverse, representing the capitalized letter mu, which results to Greek letter mu, which relates to the Phoenician letter mem, meaning water. Generally, the aces of the minor arcana suggest opportunities presented, and the corresponding elemental association will indicate the nature of the opportunity. Okay, so Benabel gets a little technical there on us, which is okay when you want to really feed into that kind of stuff. Thought it was W for water, right? There's lots of different interpretations for sure, and none of them are wrong because it's tarot is about what we interpret it to be, right? Modern Tarot by Michelle T. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful card of feelings and emotions, love and newness. It is the idyllic springtime of the tarot, a time for wonderful beginnings, the sort of beginnings that swell your spirit with inspiration and anticipation for all the additional magic soon to come from them. If the Ace of Cups has come to you, let's see what happens. You're probably dazzled by the sheer potential of a new person, place, or thing in your life. Obviously, the Ace of Cups is a great card for romance. It denotes finding a person who will be very, very important to you and relationships that have a bit of staying power. Especially inspiring friendships and a collaborative or business partnership can also begin under the blessings of this card. If that happens, you know it was meant to be. Not all soulmates are romantic ones. The Ace of Cups can also rule travel to realms that feel deeply magical and inspiring to you, places that unlock heady, positive new ways of thinking or seeing the world. The Ace of Cups can also come your way when you get an opportunity to begin or join something that connects with all your beauty receptors or touches a place very, very close to your heart. The radiance coming out, just totally lost it. Hold on. The radiance coming out of the hand bearing the chalice suggests that what you touch right now has a magic or holiness to it. Enjoy this moment. All aces are the beginning of a new cycle, and all the cycles contain both ups and downs, heartaches, as well as bliss. But right now, at the apex of something new, you're probably feeling pretty euphoric. Get to it. So, opportunity. Opportunity is the word. Newness, possibilities, the ability to grow, the potential. I love the word potential with aces. The potential for all kinds of growth. Okay, so let's look at some cards because there's some really wicked, awesome cards. And I have kind of gone back to my roots and pulled quite a few. I have pulled out a bunch of dark decks. I know that's a video that I've been talking about for a couple weeks. Now that my birthday is over, I feel like it's finally time. I will try to, I would like to maybe, the only problem with recording it is I would like to get a video up this week. Tomorrow is kind of a busy day because we have our live, but perhaps Thursday I'll do the dark deck video that I've been talking about. I have pulled a lot of the dark decks, so you'll see some of them in some of the cards that I pulled today. Will be kind of a preview of a couple of the dark decks that I've pulled. So you'll see some new ones that we haven't really seen for a long time. The first is the Zombie Tarot. I love this deck. It's very tongue-in-cheek. It's very funny. It's very sarcastic. You see, this is a woman who is being served up, and her brain is exposed. And if you read some of the things here, it's talking about love. This is where love is in the brain. Satisfaction, sadness, hunger, fear, anguish, hate. So there's lots of emotion. And we should remember that a dark part, the shadow side of this emotion-filled card, is that all emotions could be enhanced at this time. So yes, love can be enhanced. Yes, there can be opportunities for growth and love and beauty and joy. There's also can be an opportunity, the darker part of this card, if you're looking at the dark shadow side of the card, is that it can be an opportunity for overwhelming emotions that aren't necessarily good. Hi, Michelle. So overwhelming sadness. There's a potential for overwhelming emotions that we can't necessarily handle. Now, I don't usually feel that with this ace. Usually it's on the positive side. However, with the Ace of Cups, that is one ace that I will tell you that sometimes it means an abundance of emotion. And sometimes for me, it means, oh shit, I have to kind of hold on to my seat because it may be that there's emotions coming and I don't know what to do with all these emotions. So you get a little emotional overwhelmment. You know what I mean? When you're like, you have so many emotions coming at you that you don't really understand how to feel. I've seen that happen. So that's a possibility with this Ace of Cups card. What was I going to say about that? Something. Something, something. Shit. I don't know. Like on a full moon. Oh, yes. What I was going to say is hold on to your hats, guys. I don't know if I posted something, but I haven't really talked about it very much. Mercury retrograde is in effect as of yesterday. What's today? Yeah, as of yesterday. Mercury retrograde is here again. Mercury retrograde is in Libra, which means that this is a real possibility. Libra is really seeking balance, but there's a lot of relationship issues. When Mercury retrograde is in Libra, we're talking about watch how you talk to people. Watch how your relationships are. Watch how your friendships are. Try not to say some of the things that you want to say, because sometimes some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth may not necessarily be taken the way you mean for them to be taken. Sometimes what we're saying and what our intent is two different things, especially during retrograde, when it's hard to communicate, right? No, not targeted. But sometimes the stuff that we mean to say does not come out very well, especially during retrograde in Libra. It can get scary. So you'll find, I know my people, I've been getting quieter and quieter for a couple weeks because of all the shit that's been going on in my life. I have tended to be super careful about what I say. So it seems like I'm turning inward more and more, which I do naturally, I think, when the dark half of the year comes anyways. But I have kind of shut down some of my communication skills that I have more often times. I don't know how to say this. Yes. I just be very aware that sometimes the things that you say can be misinterpreted. And so I tend to, rather than feel like I'm going to say something stupid, I tend to not speak. And that can get me into trouble too, because it can seem like I'm unfeeling or I'm not forthcoming with what I think. So you guys can call me out on this stuff, just so you know. My inner circle, I feel like they've needed me to be more open, and it's been hard for me to do that lately, but I need to just stay home. I saw stupid shit like snot rags instead of tissues. Yes, I've been isolating too much, Heather. Try not to do that, honey. I know. I hear you, especially when there's a lot going on in your life. It's easier for me to isolate myself and not speak. Even if there's things that I want to say, sometimes I'm like, nah, I think I'm going to wait on it. And then what happens, because I'm a squirrel, even though I mean to come back and talk about it, sometimes I totally forget about it. And I'm like, didn't I tell them that? Nope, I didn't. I just was gonna try to figure out a better way to say it, and then I totally forgot that I was gonna talk to him about something else. Plan calling my bestie tomorrow. We haven't talked in months now. I'm more scared. Don't be scared. Just make sure that you put things on a positive note. Even the stuff that isn't so positive, make sure that you're very clear. Hear that, Danny? We can call her out. Yes, you can. You can call me out. I don't have a problem with that. As a natural introvert, I look forward to the alone and introspective time, right? I do too sometimes. I do that and then around months later. Okay. Kelly Bear had a cool video this morning, reading habits. Ooh, I love Kelly Bear. I really do. She's awesome. Okay, so this is the Santa Muerte Tarot, which is one of the dark decks, again, that I'll be pulling out, that you'll get a chance to see more of, hopefully. This is the Santa Muerte deck. So I see the dragonfly there. So the dragonfly signifies usually that someone is trying to communicate with you. Someone who is not on this plane anymore. So the dragonfly signifies, you know, an ancestor that has crossed over, a friend or a love that has crossed over that is trying to communicate. And I love how the dragonfly sitting at the end of this cup means that your ancestors are aware that your emotions are at the surface maybe, and your ancestors, you can kind of tap into your ancestors for emotional help and care. I think that's a great hint that you can look to your ancestors for help, even with emotional stuff, which sometimes is hard. Like, I don't always think to call on my grandma, who I call on a lot, but I don't, and was super, like absolutely super strong in so many ways. But I don't think to say, you know, when I'm having a really crappy year, I don't think to say, hey, Graham, help me out. I've always associated the dragonfly with my grandma. Yes, it should be her most of the time. Unless you see one that you specifically are like, oh yeah, that's definitely not her. Maybe it's somebody else. But yes, if you associate that with your grandmother, I would definitely say that she probably comes across as that for you. Okay. The next one is one of my newer favorite decks, which is the Tarot of the Abyss. I adore this deck. Here we have, Mom Jen, you do workings so you don't lose any cards. Do you do workings so you don't lose any cards? I should. I am actually missing a card right now for my Blood Moon Tarot. I'm missing the Fool card, and I keep thinking it must be around someplace. But, yeah. Here's the Tarot of the Abyss. This is, what a great, beautiful card this is. Like, talk about emotional openness. I'm blown wide open, and the emotions are just flowing. I love this. So here's what she has to say about it. The Suit of Cups deals with emotions and matters of the heart. The Ace of Cups is about that initial burst of emotions when a relationship is fresh and new. In drawing this card, I wanted to capture the idea of that emotional rush, its wild and untamed nature. The waters of the soul explode forth from the woman's solar plexus, the core of emotions in the body. They wing their way towards the goblet held in her outstretched hand, but they could easily miss their mark. This energy is still new and young. It is primitive and unpredictable. Who knows where it could lead, or if it will flow for reward or ruin. The Ace of Cups shows up in a reading when we are in the process of getting in touch with our feelings. It can also be referring to a strong attraction that is developing or about to come in your life. This is the time to let your heart. This is the time to let your heart be heard. Logic will not help you in this situation. The Ace of Cups sets the stage for establishing a deeper bond in a relationship, whether romantically or platonically. In order for this to happen, you need to let down your walls and let your feelings be known. You will also have to invest yourself and your time for this to become a reality. I can feel that. I keep thinking about your missing card. You can feel that. Really? Maybe you used your missing card as a bookmark. It's possible. Here's the thing. We did the Fool how long ago? It wasn't that long ago, was it? I have not used the Blood Moon Tarot at all yet, except for teaching, I think. So I think I must have pulled it out when we did the Fool card, but my house has been in chaos for a while. Yeah, or put it back with a different deck. That could be. So I love Tarot of the Abyss. Just a spectacular deck, and I'm really loving that card. Maybe it's in the wrong deck now. It could be. I've been distracted this whole class thinking about you and missing cards. Oh my goodness, Leanne, that's funny. Or if, like me, you drop the cards on the floor, sometime one hides under the sofa. I know, I'm wondering if one is underneath the dresser where I keep my tarot. I'll be moving. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I think I'm allowed to say it now. Maybe I shouldn't say. I'll be moving in a couple weeks, probably, kind of, but not very far. Can I say that? Yeah. Literally, I will have more room soon. Exactly. And hopefully I'll be able to find all my stuff and reorganize a lot better because we'll have a bit more room. But I'm not moving far. I need an overflow zone. Exactly. I'm moving across the street. We're kind of giving this space to the boys, and we are expanding. I'm not moving far, literally across the street, like I can see it from here. A friend of ours, a very good friend of ours, is buying the trailer across the street, and he doesn't actually want to move here right now. And so he is allowing us to kind of house sit. So it's, yeah, I know it. But with the new shop and everything, it will be very nice to have more space for just Peter and I. Very nice. Yes, good things are coming. Exactly. Okay. This is the, whatever the heck it is. Hold on. What is this? This is the Witches Tarot, the Enchanted Witches. What the hell is this deck called? Hold on. I got to take this brace off. It's driving me crazy. Sometimes I just need a break from this because I have to bend my wrist. I know I'm not supposed to because that's where the nerve is, but ow. Okay. Everyday Witch. Thank you, Leanne. Everyday Witch. So this is a great deck in general. And I love this card because it's like, look at the doves up above. She's creating magic. The cup is overflowing. I love that her gown is blue and looks like waves. I love the growth. See, the water is dripping down and it's immediately creating growth in the dirt. I love that. Is this a new shop without partners? Yes, just me and Peter. Just me and Peter. And all of our friends, really. We have our partners this time are the people who care about us the most. Joe and Mel have been amazing. Bonnie and Krista and Jackie, who I just got a bunch of jewelry from, and I haven't had a chance to really look through it, but it looks amazing. And RK has been wonderful, and just our friends have been helping us so much, and the people who have been sending us stuff to consign have been amazing and wonderful. And it's really just us. It's wonderful. The detail of the plants growing, the cat drinking. Yes, doesn't it? It's amazing. And so, you know, we just feel very blessed again to be surrounded by all of you awesome people who I just adore. I just had to remind myself that in this group, I'm Christiana, not Krista. Yes, you're Christiana in this group. That's right. Krista Mest does the stuff that's wire wrapped. She does bracelets for us, and she does these gorgeous wire wrapped necklaces. The Slow Tarot. I love this this particular card. The Slow Tarot, I love the aces anyways, but I love this, the beautiful flowers like bursting forth from the cup, and the beautiful teacup. It's just, it feels like pure potential. It's like, I imagine the seeds of potential hit this water and burst forth. So I love that. In the last card we saw, it's able to grow the plants, the growth. And I love that this bursts forth these wonderful flowers. It's like as soon as it hits that spiritual water. Are there 26 pearls? Ooh, there might be. See the dragonfly again? Here we have the dragonfly. Soon as that spiritual water gets hit, the seeds burst forth into something beautiful and emotional and lovely. 26 pearls. I wonder if there are two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's at least 23, and I might be missing a couple. So you might be right. There might be 26. Doesn't the dragonfly mean transformation? Butterflies mean transformation. Dragonflies mean communication. Usually communication with those who have crossed over, those who are not on this plane. Not always only ancestors and those from our plane that have crossed over. Sometimes it can mean communication from other planes, like from other worlds, from it depends on what you believe in, but stuff like the Lemurians, the Atlanteans, the beings that were here at some point, but went to a different realm. My manifestation coach said I need to manifest something. Think a dragonfly is a good choice. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Okay. Next is Tarot of the Crown, which is another one of the decks that I have pulled out for the dark half of the year, for the dark time. Like Lemurian Aquatine. Kind of like Lemurian Aquatine, except real. Here we have the Ace of Cups from the Tarot of the Crown. I drink in the evening, I drink in the sky. My heart swells, vast and great as heaven herself. She fills my soul, she feeds my dreams, and I believe. A woman's face turns up to take in the falling rain. Her open mouth, the cup that receives the blessing and savors the taste. The rain runs down her naked shoulders. Every pore rejoices in the sensation. At the root of all emotion is the ability to feel. An open heart is a great gift. An open heart is the seat of a great soul. The seeds of beautiful dreams are planted in you. Remember the star, the queen of heaven. Look up, take her in, and let them bloom. Let them bloom. I love the Tarot of the Crown. And again, I don't know if it's because I'm at my crown phase. I know that's probably some of it. But it's more and more meaningful every time I see it. It's a beautiful deck. This is the Children of Litha. The Children of Litha Tarot. I love her face back there. To me, she looks very moth-like. I don't know if she is like the embodiment of a moth in human form. But I love this gorgeous deck. Pure potential. Yeah, but you think you're older than you are. That's true. I do. I do think I'm older than I am a lot. But I feel like I have been around this plane many, many times. And so I don't feel like I'm just 49. There's a lot of times that I feel like I'm, 1,049. Age does not matter. It doesn't. 49,000. That's right. Exactly. My body is starting to feel like that a little lately. I'm so mad at my body for breaking down on me. That's the one thing that I'm like, really, what is Litha? Litha is the holiday that is the summer solstice. It is the beginning of the light half of the year. When the summertime comes, it's when we celebrate the sun and summer and seeing friends and being open. It's the beginning of summer. That's the one thing that is really frustrating for me lately is that my body is breaking down, and I'm so mad at it because I still feel very young and with it. And I'm upset that my body is failing me. It's annoying. So I definitely think we need to create something. And I know and the more that my body starts to break down, the more I'm like, I should have been exercising a lot more all along to treat my body better than I probably have been. And now I feel like, is it too late? Because like, I have my foot problems and my this, my that. How annoying to me. I go between feeling 112. Oh, the body, don't get me started. Me and mine are fighting. I know. It's frustrating. Aging is hard, but try and give your body more love. Yes, stretching. That's a good idea, Lorelai. I just knocked my damn wrist thing over. Okay. This is the Oak, Ash, and Thorn Tarot. And of course, I love, love, love this deck. The Ace of Cups here. We have the little squirrel. I love the snail. And the acorn cup is the cup. And I love that she can see her reflection. And it's kind of look at how beautiful this acorn of spiritual gifts coming from the stream. We should do yoga. Let's do yoga. Let's find out where the fuck we do yoga, Mel. Come on, girl, you and me. Especially wintertime. I'm worried because I was not as active as I needed to be this summer. And usually I at least am a lot more active in the summer. And then so because I'm not such an outdoors person in the winter, but I feel like, damn, I needed to be a little bit more active, and I'm worried that I'm going to fall apart for winter. We need the witches self-care class again. Yes. Yes, yes, for sure. Where am I? This is the Dark Woods Tarot. Lots of places. Zoom yoga now. You can do it at home. Ooh, that's a good idea. We'll have to look into that. I also found, you remember I keep trying to tell you guys to watch the Heal, Heal, the Heal documentary, and it used to be on Netflix, but it's not on Netflix anymore. It is on Amazon Prime though. Those of you who have Amazon Prime, watch the Heal, because it is such a good documentary. I really wish we could all watch it together. Because there's so many things on it that I'm like, I just want to talk about it more, because I think people do not believe in the power of their own body to heal themselves as much as they need to. And it is a real thing. I'm not just shooting rainbows out of my ass. It's a real thing. Your body has an amazing ability to heal itself. And I'm not saying that every person can heal everything. I'm not saying that at all. And I'm not downplaying anyone's pain or suffering or disease, but I am saying that that we need to learn how to train our mind and our spirit to heal much more than we do. Much more than we do. And that's a great documentary to help you kind of get into that mindset. For real. Okay, this is the Dark Woods Tarot. I believe. Do I have this book out? I thought I had this book out, but I might not. But I might not. Oh, I do. Hold on, I do. Because this was the saying for this was really good. You could do a watch party. Ask Rainbows are very healing. That's right. You do a watch party if everyone has Amazon Prime, up to 100 people. Ooh. So if you have Amazon Prime, say yes. Maybe I'll try to set up a watch party. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So there is, yes, beautiful, yes, yes. So there's a decent number of people. It would be hard to get like a time where everybody could watch it together, but there's a decent amount of people. I will try to look into it and see how I form a watch party for that. And I think it would be great for us to do that. I really do. And then to talk about it after. I'll look into it. Where the fuck did I put my card now? God damn it. Shit. I had it in my fucking hands. God damn it. Shit. It's not there. It's not here. I literally just had it in my hand and bent over to get the damn book. God damn it. The card for the Dark Woods Tarot. I feel like I'm going crazy. Well, some days I am going crazy. All right, I have no flipping clue where I just put that card. Like, I had it in my hand. I went to get the book. And it completely disappeared. Back of the sofa. I put it on the back of the sofa? I don't think so. Wow, that's really weird. The sofa probably did eat it. It's in the book. No. All right, well, I'm going to read about the card that I no longer have. I'm telling you. Get that junk in the trunk. I know, it's terrible. Okay. But you can see the card here. See? The bird here. The raven. I really liked the explanation for this card. I wish I could figure out what the fuck I did with the card. I'm losing my mind. Who knows? Okay. Whenever my mind is screaming, missing cards, right? Okay. Tarot suits are an unfolding story progressing from the ace to the 10. Tarot aces sparkle with unique magic. Aces are the seed of their suit. The infinite possibilities of each suit exist inside the ace, just as everything you are, were, and will be is tucked inside of you. So that seed. It could be on the sofa someplace. Understanding how the ace is a seed, like a flower, fruit, or vegetable seed, will help you interpret the ace when it appears in a reading. It is true beginning. The Ace of Cups is the font of the world of cups. A mysterious hand appears through the clouds. Clouds appear on every ace because they are the threshold and entry point to reality. What was hidden is now visible. What was unseen is now seen. Aces reflect the gateway of manifestation. First, there is nothing. Then there is something. Aces reflect the beginning, the start. It is the birth of their suit. A bewitched hand holds a cup. The hand is the symbol of human ingenuity and potential. Hands suggest invention, creative ability, and expression. Hands can be used lovingly to comfort another or oneself, Palms and fingers caress and nurture. Alternatively, hands can be used for violence and anger or even to kill. So, again, it might have slipped under the front of the sofa. Yeah, it might have. Because they represent the potential into reality. So it is the beginning into whatever comes next. It is from nothing to something. From nothing to something. Okay, hold on. See, now I'm going to have to look underneath. Even though I can't see shit. I don't see my card. But it's okay. I will find it. It's not like I went anywhere. So it's literally, it's right here within this vicinity. I'll find it. Like the Big Bang. Check the pile of cards next to you. Oh, that's true. Maybe it slipped into here someplace. Like the Big Bang. First there was nothing. Then there is something. And the ace is that. The hand is that. It was on the bottom. Thank you, guys. The hand that comes out is like the manifestation of that. Rather than some magical waiter is serving you things. Yes, I know, right? Yes. So. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you helping me to find it. I don't want to do that one. This is the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. I like this one a lot. It is, first of all, I love that it has thistles. It's got the triple moon. I love the fish is near the cup here. This is the Modern Spellcasters. I love the cup itself. Is this massive representation. Love, love, love. The triple moon here. And I love that sometimes the emotion is not smooth and beautiful. Like I love this water. It's great that the emotion here is smooth, but emotion isn't always like that, right? Sometimes emotion is rocky, and I don't know if this is meant to look like piranha, but don't they look like piranha? So sometimes emotions can have dangerous things hiding in there. We have to very carefully go through the emotions that we have, because sometimes there can be dangerous piranha in those emotional upheavals, right? So we have to be careful that those piranha don't chew us up. I went back and saw that you pushed them back as you leaned forward for the book. Oh, Stephen, I love you. You went back in my video while we were on. You're so cute. You knew that it would bug me, didn't you? So, yes. Sometimes the piranhas are so close that that we need to be very careful. This is the Muse Tarot. This is the Ace of Emotions. I'm back and surprised you're still on. It's only been an hour and 8 minutes. I used to be on, for Tarot Tuesday. If you go back, sometimes I was on for like 2 hours and more. Actually, a lot of times I was on for 2 hours. I've cut them down a lot lately. I don't know why. They just seem to be getting shorter. But I love the emotional availability here. This is like that Tarot of the Abyss, that she's opening herself up completely. She's very emotionally open to whatever is coming. Update on appointment. I have to see a GI for gastric emptying test. I'll be going to get my cavity removed, and I'm now taking antibiotics. Gastric emptying test. Does that mean an upper GI, or is that something else? Are they looking at the upper? Anyways, I love the emotional availability, emotional openness. This is complete vulnerability, right? You guys, have you all watched Brene Brown? Brene Brown, who I know at least she was on Netflix. I don't know if she still is. But Brene Brown talks about vulnerability. And just love her work too. Is very spiritually enlightening to talk about emotional vulnerability and how we connect with people. And all of that to me, because a big, huge part of my spirituality is the connection and teaching the connections with people. All of that for me is all about spirituality. They will be watching to see how fast food moves through my stomach. When I got blood work done for my thyroid, I'm going to ask to get tested for Lyme disease. Ooh. Showing our throat is like a dog showing their tummy. Yes, very much. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it. So yes, that emotional vulnerability. This is the Light Seers Tarot. And I will read this. I feel like I'm cleaning my glasses a lot. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Yes, which I love. This is a great reading deck. An extremely positive message of vibrant beginnings. The Ace of Cups marks the genesis of relationships, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and friendship. Your emotions are powerful magic. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic, and profoundly radiant feelings and consciously send your heart waves out to the world. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance, and the effusive joy that you are calling into your life. Your capacity for love is expanding, so check in and make sure you aren't repressing your ability to connect with others as a result of being overly protective. Mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and find a fountainhead for healing. With copious amounts of self-acceptance, get ready to expand. Exciting affinities are emerging, and it's time to open up and give yourself permission to deepen your kinship with the life around you. My heart is open and filled with love. Those lips look too happy. Okay, 21 here and only 8 likes. Yeah, click that like button. Thank you, guys. All right. Love, love, love that card. Next up is, my books keep falling on me. Next up is True Black, which we know we love the True Black Tarot for its use of light. Sky is just a genius, right? The Ace of Cups is one of the most positive cards to receive, indicating a firmly rooted and growing sense of love, compassion, and connectedness. A cup overflows with water, spilling its contents on the ground below, where golden poppies grow and bloom. The poppies, symbolic of dreams, whisper that dreams can come true, though you must water them with your effort and attention. A white dove spreads its wings over the scene, blessing it. The crown that floats above the dove's head cements his place as a messenger of great importance, the design imitating the flow of water or even the silhouette of 2 swans in embrace. On the dove's chest is a scar, a memory of pain, though the dove still flies. Love gives despite the difficulties in doing so. So, I love it. You know what? I'm so glad I read that because I've never seen the scar on the dove's chest. How awesome that he still flies even though he has a scar. That's a beautiful lesson, right? Even though we have been hurt, that does not mean we should shut ourselves off. I can't tell you how many times in a Reiki session I have said to someone, you very obviously have been through some heart trauma, some emotional trauma that has caused you to build walls. And sometimes we build those walls and we forget that those walls exist. And we need to remember to go back in and take down some of the walls that maybe have just been up there for so long we're used to them. Yes. Martina McBride's song Broken Wing. Yes. Ugh, so good. Absolutely. Yes. For sure. Yes, yes, yes. This one is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. You feel our energy in Reiki healing. Oh dear, I didn't know that. I hope I didn't affect you too badly. Oh, Leanne, don't worry about it. Because when I do Reiki, I connect to you, but I connect to you through your spirit guides. And so it doesn't drain me because I do it the right way. I feel that, but it allows me to know what to do to help you. So this is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Beautiful. I love that there's so much blooming from this cup that it's so bright. Hi, Claire. That she can't even look at it. There's so much growth here that she can't even look at it. I love that she's this huge reflection. I really like this deck. Is a beautiful deck. It's very ethereal. It's gorgeous. Here we have the Alice Tarot by Baba Studios. And she's in that moment where it says, drink me. So it's like that opportunity. Take a chance. This is better than the cup with the pearls. Yeah. This, I know you meant that one, but this one is a chance for growth, a chance for new opportunities, for emotional and spiritual attachments. I love that specific moment in time, the opportunity. This is the Bone, Stone, and Earth Flash deck, which I adore. You all know I adore. Amanda Siegfried is Alice. It does look like Amanda Siegfried. The Ace of Cups from the Bone Stone deck. Wow, I love this. When the moon turns full on the night of a lunar eclipse and is close enough to the earth to make it a super full moon, it is said that the moon will turn blood red, the color of creation, and will bleed its creative energy into the waters of the world. Such an event is sacred. The witches, druids, and mystics of the world gather by the water's edge in an act of ritual to listen. It is said that, along with ancient wisdom, the narratives of our ancestors are heard, granting each of us strength. A new phase begins once the ritual is complete, and the waters of the world are once again holy. It's a beautiful card and a beautiful saying. I do want to say I'm sending a lot of Reiki to Avalon lately. I don't know if any of you know Avalon here on YouTube, but something happened again, and I haven't had a chance to go back and see if she says what happened, but I believe she lost someone very close to her. The poor thing has been through more trauma than most of us, especially since starting this tarot deck journey. But she came on and was just sobbing this weekend, I think she did. And so I've been sending her some Reiki. If you think of it, and send her some good energy, I think she could definitely use it again. Something is going on, and I believe from what she said that I believe she lost someone close to her, but it wasn't like, you know, her kids or her, you know, immediate family or anything, but it was someone who she grew up with. So send her some energy. This is another one of those dark decks that you'll be seeing more of lately because I pulled it out for dark half of the year. This is oh my goodness gracious. This is this deck. Patrick Valenz's deck, which I'm totally and completely drawing a blank right now. And I don't have it right in front of me. Damn it. Hi, Brandon. Deviant Moon, thank you. Yep, my brain is going into overdrive. So this is the Deviant Moon deck. I love her. Again, if you like the art of this deck, but you maybe don't connect with each and every card, I highly recommend getting the big book. The big book for this deck is amazing. And Patrick, like, specifically talks about each symbol that he used and why. It's just gorgeous, and it brings a lot of insight when you're looking at that. The last card that I'm going to show is the Sabbath Tarot. This is the one I've come to love. This one took me a while to get over the creep factor. Yes, it makes me laugh too because he's very witty. You know, he's very witty about it. This is the Sabbath Tarot. There is no, I don't think there's any nudity in this card specifically, although there normally is. Here we have the crow, and see, going into the cup is an anatomical heart, and the blood is overflowing from the cup. The vessel is the womb of creation, the place where emotion and power are born and transmuted into intention. When the witch is strong in their emotions and clear in their intentions, their spiritual self overflows with the power to give life to their desires. The crow, the bird of prophecy, brings messages from the gods, reward for dedication and sacrifice. The Ace of Vessels is the chalice of spirit. When invoked, your spiritual self is thriving, and with it comes the blessings of the cosmos. Now marks the arrival of pleasure, joy, and most of all, productivity. This can be in the form of prosperity or fertility. The graces dance around you, and the finer things in life are open to you, bringing the virtues of beauty, joy, and pleasure. Continue to celebrate your spirituality, and the very real blessings will continue to manifest. This card also signals true love and its ability to power our spirit. So yes, it is. I love that the fog rolling in, the cup itself, the heart dropping into the cup of blood, the blood of the spirit. It is a beautiful card for sure. For sure. Okay, so that is the Ace of Cups different decks that we're going to look at. I did get a new deck, which hopefully I will be doing an unboxing of, which I'm going to add this deck. It's called the Tarot of Oppositions. I'm going to be doing an unboxing very soon. The Tarot of Oppositions. I'm going to add it to the cards that we do at the end. You know, the before and after kind of tarot, because the Tarot of Oppositions And you'll see it shows the light aspects of the card, and then on the other side of the card it shows the dark aspects of the card. So I thought that would be a good one to kind of add to deepen our understanding at the end here. I want to, before we do, oh shit. Where's the regular card? Oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. I'm sitting on it. Okay. I want to do before and after, and then the Tarot of Opposition. Before we do that, we're going to do Stephen's notes. So if this is a career and finance reading, the Ace of Cups indicates an opportunity for fulfillment. It's a tongue twister. For fulfillment in your work. This could be a new job or a promotion within your current one. It could also represent a chance to build good relationships with your colleagues. This card is about a new beginning and the potential for personal and emotional fulfillment in what you do. If it is a health reading, the Ace of Cups indicates your sense of well-being will begin to improve. Health issues may start to be resolved, and this will affect your emotional state in a positive way. So remember, it goes back to the emotional. Relationships. The Ace of Cups indicates an opportunity to start a new relationship. If you are already in a relationship, it represents a fresh start and the chance to put past issues behind you. It generally signifies a time of happiness and fulfillment. The Ace of Cups can also be an indicator of a cause for celebration, such as a wedding or a pregnancy, which we talked about the pregnancy part. In general, the Ace of Cups is a good card to get in a reading, as it signifies new beginnings and celebrations. It represents the chance for a fresh start and to begin to enjoy life again. Whether it is a new job, better health, a new relationship, the Ace of Cups brings with it the potential for better and happier times ahead. So it's that pure potential, the seed of all of the energy of the suit. It's the pure energy of the suit of emotions. So if we're looking at the before, so before this happens. And we see the fish coming out of the cup. So before yes, definitely go join up. I have been watching Stephen's readings every day, although I've missed today. I missed today's reading for a while, and he's always right on. I love Stephen's readings. That's how I start my morning, because they're short and sweet. They're usually like less than 10 minutes, and I put them on my big TV. When I'm just waking up, I pop it on the big TV to see what kind of a day I'm going to have, and then I can blame Stephen. Oh, I mean... So the fish popping out, this is the before we get the dove, the fish pops out. After, oh yeah, this is the back of the card. Don't look at that. After this moment comes the hand holding the heart. So the hand brings the cup out, sets it down for us, and then is holding our heart in its hands, hopefully to protect it, right? Hopefully. Then, if we can see this part, now I hope, this is a little bit better. Don't forget, the aces are usually not great in these. We can flip it over and see what is around this way, because usually it's just the hand goes this way and the hand goes this way. Okay. This time, yes, the hand goes this way, but at least we get a little bit of a view. We have these little cherub-looking children playing in the water. I don't know what that means for the card, but at least it's a little, I don't know, a little different than just the hand goes this way and the hand goes this way. All right, and finally, the new deck that I was just talking about, this is the Tarot of Oppositions. And this is, so you'll see the light, not the light, but the positive aspect of the card up here. And then down below, this is the negative aspect of the card. Positive aspect of the Ace of Cups and the negative aspect of the Ace of Cups. We can sometimes become dependent on that emotion and want to pull that emotion, get overwhelmed by those emotions. So you can see the negative aspect right there on the bottom of this card. I like that deck. I think it's going to be a big help to us as we're finishing up here anyways. All right, we are down to, what are we down to? 7 cards, I think now. 7 cards. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. We're down to 7. So here we go. What card will we get next? It's not quite a reversal because it doesn't mean the opposite. It's just the negative aspect of the card. It could be a pentacle. There are 4. 4 of these 7 cards are pentacles. And there's one of them. There is the 5 of Pentacles. So next week, the 5 of Pentacles will be our card. This may sound funny, but this is one of my... I'm not going to say it's one of my favorite cards. I actually like to see the different aspects of this card because it looks very... it looks like one of those cards you don't want to get, right? But it really is a great opportunity to see things a little bit differently because there's hope in this card too. And if you're able to look at the hope in the card, yes, I like seeing how different decks portray this card too. Yes, it's very complicated. If you're able to see the hope in the card, you can see that it's not always a bad card. And it's one of the only cards in the tarot that has snow on it. That has snow. It's one of the only cards. So, interesting card. I will make the event. Tomorrow is Witchy Wednesday, the sale in our shop. And we have quite a few new things to show you all. I have been making up ancestor stuff for the Samhain time. It is time to start thinking of Samhain. I have all my Samhain books out. And I'm really excited about Samhain coming. We've been making up Samhain stuff and ancestor stuff. And so I'm really psyched. So next week, Tuesday, will be the 5 of Pentacles. Until then, I hope you will join us again on tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. Is our Witchy Wednesday sale in the shop. And I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate you all for just your support and your love through all of this. This has been probably one of the hardest times in my life. And knowing that you all are there to support and to love me through it, and Peter and there for all of us has been an emotional blessing through all of this. So thank you. I love you guys. We'll see you next week.